Hey everybody, just a quick reminder, it is November, it is our fall fundraiser for Toys for Tots. For more information on that, click the link above my head, or wait until after the video for more information. I am not a gaming channel, but I am trying my darndest to get those videos done right. Now, normally with HeroQuest, we have the game, we have the dice roller, and down one side of the screen, we have the HeroQuest app that I record on the front of my phone. The problem is, I used the new app, and it was user error. It was totally me. It didn't record, so the game you can still see, and the game plays out very well, but the action on the app, it just didn't record. I'm going to try to record some stuff for like the big graphics and the big images that we see and putting it up in the video, but I'm not going to be able to recreate the entire thing. So I apologize for that, but it's still a good game. It's still a good time. Check that out. Thank you for watching that. Hello everybody, Mac here. Welcome back to the show. Welcome to Chapter 2 of Spirit Queen's Torment. Welcome to Friday Night Game Night, our Black Friday edition. If you celebrated Thanksgiving, I hope everybody had a happy and safe Thanksgiving yesterday. As stated, this is Chapter 2 of the Spirit Queen's Torment. Chapter 1 we started last month. Card and link somewhere in this area. And this is going to take us into next year. This will be ending on Halloween Day of 2025. So I do hope you will join us for this adventure as we progress through this quest pack for the next year. I'm looking forward to this. I think this is going to be really exciting. I had a lot of fun with the first chapter. Now, full disclosure, Mac is a little tired right now, because I've been getting the house ready for the holidays. I've mentioned this other years, but I host Thanksgiving dinner here at the house. As a matter of fact, on this very table that we're playing on. And time of recording, we are in the final stretch to Thanksgiving weekend. So I've been doing a lot of work around the house. I'm a little tired, but I got me a monster to keep me going throughout the night. So we are going to have the main board right here. We will have the HeroQuest app on the screen over there, and we will have our dice rolls going on down in here somewhere. So you have plenty to look at, you have plenty to keep you entertained, and without further ado, let's get rid of this, and let's just jump into this, and let us open up our HeroQuest app.
Welcome to HeroQuest.
And you see we have our Friday night game night party going on right here. We of course have our party across the board right here. We have Cone the Barbarian. We have Valkyrie Fellhand, our dwarf. We have Hendrix, our bard, and we have Nicolton, our wizard. So now we will pick Spirit Queen's Torment.
Select a quest.
The Brigade's Barracks. If you remember in Chapter 1, we basically had to hunt down the mercenaries and take them out, basically. And once we did that, we proceeded deeper into the keep. We are heading into the barracks now, so let's see what happens.
My divinations have allowed me to track your movements. Well done, heroes. Now that you have found where the brigands hide, you must put an end to their threat. Be on the lookout for my scout, the Orc Sigil, who may be held captive. Sigil or the brigands may know Zargon's plans. Finally, seek the way to the catacombs so that you may investigate Nelath's tomb.
Okay, so we're looking for an orc. It looks like we're looking for her right-hand man. And this is where we're starting, right here in the middle. So let's get our pieces and we will set the board. Okay, so it looks like we have our stairs right here. We have a closed door here. We have a closed door here. And finally, we have a closed door right here. So let's see what happens next. Okay, we just set our heroes up. That cone goes here. Hendrix goes here. Valkyrie here. And Nicolton back here. And we have enemies right out the gate, and this is a, what is that? Is that a place to reveal pieces on the game board? Okay, so we know we got some goblins here. So we have a goblin right there. I wasn't expecting this. We have a goblin right here in front of Cone. Well, he's done. We have a goblin back here. I wasn't expecting to walk right into this. We have another goblin here. We have this goblin here. Here? We're here. Here. And then, is that a Dread Warrior already? Up here? Let me see. Okay. Put an end to the threat that the bandits pose while continuing your search for Sylvana's scout before venturing deeper into the keep. Or deeper within the keep. A heavy locked gate blocks the stairway leading to the lower levels of the keep. You must find a way to open the gate before continuing your journey down to the catacombs. Well, we kind of have to take these goblins out first. And is that a... Yes, that is a Dread Warrior. Okay. This is a heck of a way to start the game. All right, so Cone goes first. And first thing, well, you know what? We're not even going to roll attack dice or movement dice. We're just going to have him attack the goblin. So we have our goblin card right there. And as you can see, our goblin has 10 movement, 2 attack, 1 defense, and 1 hit point or 1 body point. And Cone has, let's see, Cone has 3 attack dice. He's carrying a broadsword, 3 defense dice because he's wearing bracers, and 8 hit points. So we'll take these 3 attack dice and we'll roll. And we have 1 hit. So, okay. 1 hit. And the goblin has 1 defense. So let's roll his defense die. No defense. This goblin is dead. Kill. Okay. So that was Cone's turn. We are now into Valkyrie's turn. And we're going to have her move up and engage this goblin. So the first thing we have to do is roll... You know what? We don't even have to roll movement dice. Because she's only moving 2 squares. And 2 is the minimum that they can move. So Valkyrie is just going to move up here and engage this goblin. And Valkyrie has 2 attack dice because she's only packing a short sword. I gotta get her a heavier weapon. And she has 3 defense dice. So we're going to roll. Whoops. Let's take the movement dice out first. So we're going to roll attack. We have 1 hit. He gets 1 defense. Whoops. He gets 1 defense. Oh, and he defended. So we move her up here. So he defended. He's still in the game. Now we have Hendrix. And we're going to move... We have to roll at least 3 to move Hendrix out to engage this goblin. Or do I want to... Maybe not split the team up. Maybe not split the team up yet. I think I know what I'm going to do. Let's roll some movement dice. Okay. Well, really, he didn't have to do that anyway because I forgot you can move through occupied squares as long as it's occupied with your own teammate. So we're going to move Hendrix. No, I know. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to move him back 1, 2, 3 because he has the rapier and he can attack on a diagonal. So we're going to move him to here. And now he's carrying a rapier. He has 2 attack dice, so he's going to attack that goblin as well. Oof, big swing and a miss. Nicolton is up. And I think we're just going to cast a spell on dude right here to begin with. Just because I really want to put some hurt on him. So we have, let's see. We have a fireball, ball of flame. This spell may be cast on any one monster, enveloping it in a ball of fire. It inflicts 2 body points of damage. The monster then rolls 2 red dice. For each 5 or 6 rolled, the damage is reduced by 1 point. So I know it's early in the round, but I really want to take this guy out. I know I should probably be saving this for end boss, but we're going to cast that. Cast a spell, fire spell, and what is this? Ball of flame. Cast. Target. Oh, we have to actually move him in first. My mistake. So, yeah, we'll just move him too so that he's in here. Now we will cast Ball of Flame. Cast the spell. Yeah, I forgot to move him. Now, cast. Sorry about all that. Boom, there we go. Huzzah! Failed. So he's taken 2 points of damage, which is very good. So, yep, okay. And he only has 1 hit point left, so that's good. But now it is Zargon's turn. Yes. So what happens here? Ooh, he comes over to engage. Okay. 3 hits. 3 hits on Valkyrie. This is a heck of a start. And she has 3 defense. So let's see what we get. Whoops. Let's get those out. Let's re-roll that. Sorry, as I said, a little tired. But let's re-roll this. And we get... Whoa. Okay. So that is... We got 2 hero shields. So she has taken 1 point of damage. And we'll mark that. Oops, I forgot to erase all of this from last time. As you can see, I'm well prepared for this. Okay, so that brings her down to 6 body points. 6 hit points. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, man. Now, 2 hits from the dwarf. So she rolls 3 defense yet again. They're just beating up on her. And 2 shields once again. So, are those the hero shields or are those the monster shields? Nope, those are the hero shields. Okay, cool. So, 2. So she's down to 5 now. Yoinks. Okay. So that was those 2 goblins, and he is going to retreat. He's going to advance to the rear. All right. So we got this guy. We got a door here. Okay, who's up? Man. All right, all right. Misses. Ha ha ha. Okay. Up next. Okay, so this one moves to here. So who's he going to attack? 2 hits on Cone. Okay, he has 3 defense as well. We roll the defense dice. Oh, no defense. So Cone, let's get this ready. Okay, so Cone goes from 8 down to 6. This is a heck of a start to this round, to this session. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Oh man, even the wizard's getting in on the action. Okay. Big misses, big misses, big misses, big misses. 1 hit. Okay, and what is Nicolton's defense? Nicolton's defense is 2 because he's a wizard. So, and he doesn't have any magic items, but he only needs 1 shield. Oof, and he took some damage. So he's down to 4 body points, 4 hit points. All right, so the only one that hasn't taken damage is is Hendrix, the Bard. And Cone, I know, is facing off against a Goblin, but I think we're going to move him up, try and move him up to engage the Dread Warrior. And his movement is 7, so he should be able to get up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. No. Do not open the door yet. Okay, so 3 attack dice. Oh, and just so you can see it, there is our Dread Warrior as well. 7 movement, 4 attack dice, 4 defense dice, 3 body points, now 1 thanks to Nicolton's spell. That 4 defense dice is why I wanted to use the spell on him so early in the round, so early in the game. 3 hit points and 3 mind. So Cone has 3 attack dice. Roll big numbers, roll big numbers, roll big numbers. Oh, 1 hit. That's all he needs, but the Dread Warrior does have 4 defense. And he rolled 2 defense, so big goose egg on that one. All right. All right. Valkyrie is up next, and she's just going to attack him as well. She only has 2 attack dice. 1 hit. May the odds be ever in your favor. 4 defense. Sweet! She swings, she strikes, she kills. 1 damage. Yes. Remove the Dread Warrior. All right. So he's off the table now too. Okay, so it is now Hendrix's turn. Hendrix has a rapier. That's why I put him here off center, or like just off kilter, diagonal from the goblin that she was engaging, because the rapier allows him to attack diagonally. So that is what we are going to do right now. So, yes. So he doesn't need to move, he just needs to swing. I believe, yes, that the rapier gives him 2 attack dice. 2 hits. So that means the goblin is automatically dead, because the goblin, let's get the Dread Warrior out of here. The goblin only has 1 defense die, so even if he rolled a shield, that's still 1 hit. So this goblin is dead because that goblin only has 1 hit point. So we take him out, remove him from the board. It is now the wizard's turn, and we are going to get the wizard out of this and try and tuck him in the corner back here. Hopefully we roll enough on the movement dice. And we have 4, which is not going to be enough. So wow, that was a really bad roll. I don't know what else to say about that one. So we'll move him back into the stairs. Can we do that? That's a very good question. I'm not sure if we can or not. Let's find out. Do you wish to exit now? No. Okay, cool. So we can move him onto the stairs, which I don't know if that gives him any coverage or not. But now it is Zargon's turn. So let's activate these goblins and see what happens. Oh, nope, doesn't give him any defense. But at least it puts him in line with the rest of the team. Okay, big miss, 1 hit. Okay, so we got 1 hit on Nicolton, and his defense is 2. 1 shield. All we need is a shield. No shields. Woof. Nicolton is down to 3 already. Okay. So in a Colton, from a previous adventure we played, he has a Ring of Fortitude +1, which gives him an additional hit point. Normally, wizards only have 4 hit points. He has 5, so it's a good thing he has that right now. All right, up next, this one's moving up and engaging Hendrix. 1 hit. Now Hendrix has 3 defense dice. Normally he only has 2, but being a bard, your spirit and songs inspire and invigorate your allies. You prefer to stay light on your feet, so when you are wearing non-metal armor and not carrying a shield, you roll 1 additional defend die. So he's not wearing any armor at all, which means he gets actually 3 defense dice, which is cool. By the way, if you're interested in the Bard comes with this quest pack that we're playing, the Spirit Queen's Torment. So let's roll some defense dice. And we got 1. Okay, so he defended. We got at least 1 shield, so he defended against that. Also, if you're wondering about these dice that I'm rolling, they came with the Spirit Queen's Torment pack as well. And something that I didn't know the last time I played, these dice glow in the dark, which was kind of cool. I didn't find that out until after the last game session was over, and I left them out and turned off the lights in the room, and they were glowing. That was really cool. Up next, we have... Oh, man, they're just trying to dogpile my wizard. You're a wizard, Nicolton. Okay. Big miss, big miss, big miss. 1 hit. Woof. Woof. Okay. 2 defense. Come on. Come on. At least give me a shield. I just need 1 shield. Yes. Yes. He weathered the storm of goblins. Okay. Our turn. So let's move Cone. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, not enough to come down. So we're just going to bring him down to here to engage this one. So that should be... Yep. Okay, that's enough. So now he is going to attack that goblin. 3 attack dice. That would have been fantastic if he would have been defending, but as it is, he attacked from behind and came up with a big woof. That's not good. Okay, let's move Valkyrie. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think I can bring her all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we'll bring her all the way around to engage this goblin. 2 attack dice. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 1 hit. 1 defense die. That's all it takes. This goblin is dead. All right. Kill. Okay. All right, all right. Who's up next? Hendrix. Hendrix is just going to attack the goblin that's right in front of him. The rapier, swing, and a miss. Woof. And now we have Nicolton. He's just going to use his staff and attack the goblin that's directly in front of him. And the staff gives, wow, 1 attack die. Might need to get him, well, he's a wizard. He really can't carry an arsenal. Oh, hey, all right. Roll defense for the goblin, and hero shield. Nicolton hit. Nicolton killed a goblin with his staff. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so we remove that one. Kill. Okay, out. And now it is Zargon's turn. This is like an end boss fight. Okay, he's engaging Hendrix. 3 defense dice. Defended. All right. And now he withdraws all the way back to this corner. I have no doubt there's probably a trap somewhere in this room at this point, but it is Cone's turn, and he is going to advance on that goblin and hopefully just take heads. 8. No. All right. 3 attack dice. Come on, Cone. Come on, Cone. Put that sword to good use. You know, he would be great for defending right now. He has the biggest weapon on the team, and I don't think he's drawn blood yet. Okay, Valkyrie. Nobody has a ranged weapon except Nick Colton. Gotta do something about that. 9. Okay. All right. 2 attack dice. 1 hit. 1 defense. Oh, thank goodness. All right. All right. All right then. We've cleared the first room. Okay, so even though we've been all over the place in here, I still want to check for traps just in case, because hey man, you never know. Okay, no traps. Okay, so now it's Nicolton's turn, and we have to move him in, I believe, before he can do anything. Oh no, search for treasure. Okay, now we have our treasure cards. Remember, we shuffle. It could be a treasure. It could be a wandering monster. I'm hoping for a treasure because I really don't want to deal with something coming down those stairs at this point. And we have gold. Sweet. Okay. You find a loose stone and tear it from the wall. Behind it, you discover a small leather pouch wrapped in an old rag. Peering inside, you find 25 gold coins. Record the money on your character sheet. Do not return this card to the deck. All right, so 25 gold coins for Nicolton. Cool. Okay. And now we come back around to Cone, and let's just for giggles, let's search for secret doors. No secret doors found. All right, so we're going to keep him right here. And I've done this before in case you haven't noted. If you don't remember, normally you have to roll movement dice for any movement of a character on the board. But for this, whenever like we're moving like through the hallways or to a door just to open it, I just move the characters to where I want them, rather than make you wait and watch me roll a bunch of dice. So there we go. All right. Now we come back around to Cone and open this door. Okay, so this turns into an open door. We have a closed door right here, and we have a blocked off corridor here. All right, let's move him out. We're just going to move him in front of this door and get ready to open. Okay, so we know there is another closed door right here as well. Cool. Open it, not yet. And we're just going to move the team into place. Come on. There we go. Okay. Cone's turn. Open this door. See what we got on the other side. Okay, so open door here. Another, where are we at? Another closed door right here. Okay. Skeletons. Cool. I love these little skeletons that we got. These Reaper looking skeletons right here. Whoops. Okay, so we got one right here. And then we got another one here. And it looks like that's it. Skeletons are not a huge threat to us. So let's get rid of that. Let's lay down a skeleton so you can get a look at that. 6 movement, 2 attack dice, 2 defense dice, 1 hit point, no mind. Word. All right, so let's roll some movement for Cone and get him into the room. 8. So he's just going to come in and move to there. No traps triggered. Like that. Love that. All right. All right, big guy. It's time you did some damage. But not this round. Holy. Okay, Valkyrie. Roll some movement for her. 7. So she's just going to come in and move to there, and she will engage this skeleton. Oh, sorry, flip this back over. She will engage that one. Rolling 2 attack dice. Oh, guys, come on. Don't tell me the secondaries are going to have to pick up the slack here. Okay, Hendrix comes in. And Hendrix will... Well... 7, 8... Yeah, we'll move him right here. He has options. He can engage either one, but we're going to attack this one first. So, 2 attack dice. Oh my. Guys, come on. Come on. You're making me look bad. And then Nicolton. Plenty of movement. We'll bring him in and just post him at the door. Now, his quarterstaff, just like Hendrix's rapier, his quarterstaff allows him to attack on an angle. So he can attack the skeleton from here. We're going to try the old dice and see how they do. Roll 2 defense dice. And how do you like that? Just like that, Nicolton comes in, hits him with a staff, shows the rest of the team what's up. That skeleton is out. Okay, Zargon's turn. Whoops. Zargon's turn. Who's he attacking? 2 hits on Cone. All right, let's try the old dice. Let's see if they do better for our boys using the old dice. No, he has 3 defense dice. My mistake. One defense. Okay. So we had 2 hits, 1 defense, which means he's down to 5 hit points at this point. All right, and then I assume he's going to move in a big circle. Okay. So it's Cone's turn. Attack. 1 hit. And he has 2 defense. Okay, on these dice, that's the hero shield, that's the monster shield. So there was no defense there. Cone finally has eliminated an enemy. That guy is done. Sweet Christmas. Okay. All right, the room is ours now. So who is up? Valkyrie is up. We are going to search for traps. No traps. Okay. Hendrix is up. We are going to Search for treasure. Could be a wandering monster, could be treasure. Let's see what we got. Ooh, potion of healing. Just what we need. In a bundle of rags. In a bundle of rags, you find a small bottle of bluish liquid. You can drink this healing potion at any time, restoring the number of body points equal to a roll of 1 red die. You cannot, however, exceed your starting number of body points. This may only be used once. Do not return this card to the deck. Okay, so I think I'm going to give this to Nicolton. Everybody has a health potion right now, but Nicolton has the least amount of hit points, and he has taken the most amount of damage so far. Oh, Hendrix hasn't taken any damage. I need to erase this too. Okay, so he has taken the most amount of damage, so we're going to give him this health potion that is a variable result, in addition to the health potion he already has that will automatically restore 4 hit points. He got that in another adventure as well. One of the things I love about this game is that the gear, the loot that you acquire, carries over from quest to quest. I think that's very cool. Okay, so he has searched for treasure. So now we are at Nicolton and search for secret doors. No secret doors found. So we are going to, whoops. Oh, this one is just right here. Okay, my mistake. Doesn't really matter so far. But we are going to put cone here. Not yet. And we will put Valkyrie here. And then Hendrix here. This is a really odd door busting formation, but never had a door on an angle like this before. So now, cone, open the door. Okay, so this is now an open door, and we have a table right in the middle of the room. And we have another Dread Warrior and 2 skeletons. Okay, okay. So we have 1 skeleton here. We have 1 skeleton here, here, and we have another Dread Warrior here. Okay. And it's Cone's turn. We're going to have him just step in and engage this skeleton, and for right now, he'll be blocking the door. Now, the good thing about this is our party can move through his square to get deeper into the room to engage the rest of the bad guys. However, the bad guys cannot move through Cone's square to get out of the room or engage members that haven't entered yet. So that's what we're going to do. And he is going to swing on this skeleton right now. 1 hit. Man, what's wrong with you? And the skeleton is going to defend. No defense. That skeleton has been eliminated. Sweet. Move him in. Eliminate him. It is now Valkyrie's turn. Okay. Okay. So move her in. All right, more than enough. We can bring her in and engage this one. So 2 attack dice. Big misses. Okay. Now, Hendrix. What do I want Hendrix to do? Am I going to be crazy enough to have him go in and engage the Dread Warrior? 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I am. We're We're going to put him right here. And he's going to attack on an angle with 2 attack dice. 1 hit. And remember, our Dread Warrior has 4 defense. So we have 1 hit right here. And he gets 4 defense dice here. Whew! Unbelievable. He did a point of damage. Nice. Okay. Now Nicolton comes in. And I think I'm going to bring Nicolton behind the table to put something between him and the rest of the fight. So, roll movement. 7 should be plenty to bring him in here. And let's see what spells he has. I think he has another flame spell that we can use. Fire of Wrath. This spell may be cast on any one monster. Blasting it with flames, it inflicts 1 body point of damage unless the monster can immediately roll a 5 or a 6, resulting in 1 red, using 1 red die. So basically this is the same as the Ball of Fire, just with less damage, but this is what we're going to use. So cast a spell, fire spell, yes, fire spell, and Fire of Wrath, Fire of Wrath. Cast, and come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, he broke, so that was a wasted spell. Basically he made a saving throw. If you're familiar with D&D, he basically made a saving throw. Zargon's turn. Let's see what this boy does. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. One hit. Nice. Only 1 hit. He gets 3 defense dice. Come on, Hendrix. Come on, Hendrix. Hold. 1 defense dice. All right. All right. Nice. Okay. Oh, there's a skeleton still here. I forgot all about that. Total miss. Okay. And he withdraws to here. Okay. This was a mistake. Zoinks. Okay. So Cone can't move over the furniture. He can move through, but he can't move through occupied area. So he's just going to advance 1 forward. Okay. It is now her turn. So we need to roll some movement dice for her. Hopefully we can get enough that'll bring her around to engage that skeleton. Plenty. No traps. Nice. All right. 2 attack dice. 2 hits. Sweet. All right. All right, all right, all right. He only has 1 hit point. Come on, come on, come on. Dead. Yes. All right. Okay, what bard songs does he have? Because the bard has spells too. We have Lullaby. This may be cast on any one monster. The target falls into a deep sleep and cannot move, attack, or defend. The spell can be broken at once or on the target's future turns by rolling 1 red die for each of the target's mind points. How many mind points does he have? 3. Okay. On a roll result of 6, the spell is broken. This spell has no effect on targets with 0 mind points. Okay, we're going to try that. We're going to try and lull him to sleep. And we're going to see if this works. Man, I really hope it does. Cast a spell. Select spell. Lullaby. Cast. Failed. He's asleep. All right, all right. So, oh yeah, he's dead. So the Dread Warrior is asleep. We're going to get... We're going to get him out of there. Okay, so 4, 5, 6. We're just going to pull him back. Zargon's turn. And we're just going to keep Zargon there for now. That's all we're going to... I mean, Nicolton. We're just going to keep Nicolton there for now. Zargon's turn. The Dread Warrior did not break the spell. Sweet. I think he still gets to make defense dice, though. I think he still gets to make his saves, though. So, does he? Cannot move, attack, or defend. He can't defend. Oh. Oh. Cone. Come on, my man. Come on. You only need 2 hits. And we got 2 hits. Yes. Yes. All right. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. We have the room now. Whoop, forgot to move him forward. Okay. We have the room now. I'm fairly certain, once again, that there's no traps in here, but I do like to be safe, better safe than sorry, because I have been bitten on that before. Now we have Hendrix, search for treasure. In a desk drawer, you find 250 gold coins. Nice. Let's write that down since we don't have a card for that. 250 gold. I like that. One of the things that we didn't get to do last time, because we didn't find any gold in the last game, is that between rounds, you actually can spend the money and get new gear. So it's possible that if we survive this level of the dungeon, we'll be able to go shopping at the end and pick up some upgrades for our team right here. Maybe somebody will get a ranged weapon. All right. Anti-poison quill. You also recognize an anti-poison quill on the desktop. Draw the anti-poison quill artifact card and add this item to your character sheet. Where are the artifacts? Now, I think the anti-poison quill came with Spirit Queen's Torment as an add-on. Let's see, where's it at? I'm pretty sure I mixed them in to the standard. Yeah, here we go. There she is. Okay. So, anti-poison quill, a potent antidote that rapidly spreads through the bloodstream, may be consumed immediately after being poisoned to restore all body points lost to poisoning, may only be used once. So, that means something along the way is going to poison us. What else did we get? The Brigand's Dispatches. Okay. Among some scattered documents, you find records detailing raids on caravans orchestrated by the brigand's leader, Kavra. Many entries describe Kavra as a powerful sorcerer who holds a prisoner in the dungeon below. Foreshadowing. Okay, brass key. Beneath the papers, you also find a brass key to unlock the stairway gate. That is important. I'm really glad we found that. Return to the stairway. Return to the stairway with the brass key and unlock the gate. So is that all we had to do? Are we done already? Okay, so it sounds like this, once we get here, we will be done. But I don't know about you. I want to see what's in this room, because that was like one of the things that we did in the last game, was that we kind of skipped a room. I don't want to do that. I want to see what we have here. Okay, so then, sweet. All right, so let's move to Cone, and we are going to... Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring him out here. And we can search for traps in the hallway. So, no traps. So then we move him to this door to open this, and we're going to get into our door opening layout. Okay, so this is blocked off. And we have another door right here. So we're going to bring Valkyrie and post her here. I don't think we had enough movement points to get her over there. We may have to do it again. No. All right, and we're going to put Hendrix right here. And then the Colton will be posted here. Let's... Okay, cycle back around to Cone. Let's open this door and see what we just stepped into. Oy. Okay, so this is another closed one here. We have our open one here. And inside we have Orc. Okay. So we have an Orc here. We have an Orc here. And we have an Orc here. 3 different Orc. I love that we get like different things for that. Okay, let's roll some movement. Let's get these guys into the fight and let's see what else we have going on in here. Okay, yeah, sorry. We rolled 8 for Cone to get him into the fight. So we're just going to bring him straight in to engage this one. So he'll come in there. All right. And 3 attack dice. And 3 hits. Okay, so let's put down the Orc card. That they have 8 movement, 3 attack dice, 2 defense dice, and 1 body point, 1 hit point. So this Orc is dead because we have 3 hits. He can only roll a maximum of 2 defense, which means there's still 1 hit. And he only has 1 hit point. So this Orc has been eliminated. Man, Cone, you just made up for all of that butt dragging. Okay, it is Valkyrie's turn. Let's get her in here. 3. Oh, man. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're going to bring her in and just run her right up the middle right here. And she is going to engage this one. So, 2 attacks, 2 misses. Okay. Bummer. All right. Three again, man. So we're just going to bring him in and post him. Move this door back a little bit. And we're just going to post him right here. And he is also going to attack that one on the diagonal. So he has 2 attack dice. 2 hits. All right. So that Orc has 2 defense dice. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No defense dice. So this one has been eliminated as well. Nice. Okay, Colton. Colton's coming in. He's a wizard with a staff, and I don't want to use any more spells if I don't have to. 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. We're just going to bring him in. Oh, why not? Let's be daring. He has 2 health potions. He can afford it. 1 attack with his staff. And he has 1 hit. Don't even tell me. 2 defense dice for the Orc. Colton takes out the Orc. Go figure. Okay. All right. Back around to Cone. Search for treasures. No, search for traps. No traps. Valkyrie. Search for treasure. Draw a card. Shuffle. And A wandering monster. Okay. It's going to be another orc. No, it's a goblin. It is a goblin that just sort of like just woke up. Okay. And the goblin attacks. 2 hits. 2 hits on Valkyrie, and she has 2 defense, yes? No, she has 3 defense. All right. And she defended twice, so no damage to her. Nice. All right. Her turn. 2 attack dice. Oof. Big miss. Let's get our orc out of here. All right. He doesn't have to move. He gets to attack on a diagonal. He missed on a diagonal. The Colton, why not? He's don't have to roll movement because he's only moving 2. He's been on a roll with that staff. Let's see what happens. Not this time. Zargon's turn. Okay, what is this goblin going to do? Going after Valkyrie. 1 hit. No hit. All right. Step in and swing. 3 attacks. Dead. 1 hit point and 1 defense dice. He just rolled 3 hits. Dead. All right. And Valkyrie, the last thing we're going to do, search for secret doors. No secret doors found. So let's move him and let's get ready to breach this door. I'm going to be really interested to see if this room and this room connect. No. All right. Bring Valkyrie in right here. Bring Hendrix in down here. And then bring Nicolton in behind. Okay, back to Cone. Open the door. All right, so now we have an open door. And we have another table. And we have another Dread Warrior. That's the first thing that we see. And that's it. Really, that's it. Okay. There's probably going to be a trap here. I'm probably going to regret this, but we're going to move in and swarm him. Four. So we just come straight in. Yeah. Okay, no traps there. Three attack dice. 3 hits. All right, Cone. Okay. All right, he has 4 defense. One defense. 2 hits. Okay. 1, 2. He only has 3 body points, so we're doing pretty good on this one already. Knock on wood. All right. Cone's finally found his groove, it seems. Valkyrie is going to move in. 4, so we'll bring her in like so. Two attack dice. 1 hit. That's all it's going to take, but he does have 4 defense dice, so let's see what happens. No defense. Dead. Wow. Okay. That went considerably different from what I was expecting. All right, so let's bring Hendrix in. We're just going to tuck him in right here. Go through the door, come around, tuck him in there, and he's going to search for traps. No traps found. All right. Bring the Colton in. Search for treasure. I really thought there was going to be something. Well, I forgot. You add the wandering monster back to the deck. You give the deck a shuffle. I really thought there was going to be some preset treasure on that table or something. And we have Potion of Strength. This is new. You find a small purple flask. You can drink this strange smelling liquid at any time, enabling you to roll 2 extra combat dice the next time you attack. This may only be used once. Do not return this card to the deck. So it might be overkill, but I think we're going to give this to Cone. So then he'll have the ability to roll up to 5 dice for whenever we get into like a end boss scenario. That's very cool. That is very cool. Okay, so we come back around to Cone, and why not let's search for secret doors. No secret doors found, so we're going to bring the whole party out and come back to this janitor's closet right here. So, yeah, let's just trot Cone out here and bring him to here. All right, so we have this blocked off. No. Okay. And then we will bring Valkyrie out, and we're going to move her to here. And then Hendrix, who has our key, so he kind of has to live. And then the Colton right here. So, all right, Cone, let's open the door and see what's crammed in here. All right, so we have, this is an open door now. And we have a treasure chest right here. And we have no monsters. Okay, 1 step in, nothing bad has happened yet, and search for traps. The floor seems weak, this seems suspicious, right there. Okay, so our trap person, our trap master is Valkyrie right here, so we're going to move her onto that, and you see we have the disarm option. Now we have to roll some dice, and we will see if she disarmed it or not. So roll 1 attack die. We rolled a skull. Trap is disarmed. All right. Whoops. Up. Making a mess. All right. So now that those two have done all of the heavy lifting, Hendrix, of course, will come in and open the treasure chest. Watch it be a mimic. Search for treasure. You sprung a trap. The treasure chest has a magical trap. The dread spell Ball of Flame is cast on you. Oh no. What does that mean? You have been engulfed in a ball of fire. It inflicts 2 body points of damage. Roll 2 red dice. For each 5 or 6 rolled, the damage is reduced by 1 point. So he hasn't actually taken damage yet. So if anybody was going to get hit with this, it's good that it's him. But still, let's see how the saving throw goes. For each, roll 2 red dice. Okay. So he takes 1 point of damage. All right, I can deal with that. So he comes down to 4. He's a bit singed. Sylvana's familiar voice reaches you through the use of the Far Voice spell. Mere brigands should not have been able to devise such a trap. Zargon must be involved. No kidding, Sylvana. Did you just figure that out? Oh, now we don't even get like a preset treasure. We have to draw a treasure card and possibly deal with a wandering monster to boot. in this janitor's closet. That is going to be a mess. Oh my goodness. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Drop the card. Put it back in. Shuffle. And draw. Wandering monster. A goblin. Pinned in the corner. Well, that's not going to end well for him. One hit attack. Oh, man, he's attacking the dude that just caught on fire. Okay. 3 defense dice. Roll. No defense dice. 3 hit points. All right. It's his turn, so he gets to attack. 2 attack dice. Big miss. Okay. Colton. He's just going to come up and stand there. There's nothing else he can do, and I'm not wasting a spell on a goblin here. So he's just going to cheer them on. So it's Zargon's turn again. The goblin attacks. Big misses. No, 2 hits on Cone. Seriously? You went after the barbarian. 3 defense dice. 2 hits, 3 defense. 1 defend, 1 hit. Okay, so he comes down to 4 hit points, 4 body points. Okay, Cone's turn. We're going to use that potion of strength. No, I'm kidding. 3 attack, 1 hit. Oof. And I just forgot what a goblin has for defense. 1 defend. Okay, a single defense die. And of course he defended. Valkyrie can't attack. So we're back to Hendrix. Oh, this is a comedy of errors right here. Come on, man. It's a goblin. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he's going to move down here and get out of the fight. And Colton's just going to stay there, so we come up to Zargon's turn again. I don't believe this goblin is giving us this much hassle. Big miss. Cone's turn. 3 attack dice. Come on, big guy. 1 hit. This is a wiry little goblin. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? Okay. Valkyrie is just going to step in. Now just watch. A dwarf is going to come in 1 hit this goblin. Or completely miss. What is going on? What is going on? Rapier. Are you kidding me? Zargon's turn. What kind of goblin is this? 3 defense dice. 1 hit on Cone. 3 defense dice. And Cone takes damage. 3 hit points. What are we doing? Of course, you couldn't have had that roll whenever he attacks. Whenever you attack. No. Okay, so he is cornered. He can't move. Oh my god. 1 hit. Thank goodness. You know, I feel like we should put this goblin up on a plinth. Okay. After that comedy of errors, Valkyrie, search for secret doors. None found. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come back to the stairs. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them the long way up around to here. Because when we come to this door, we'll see down this hallway and see if there's anything accessible up here. So we will bring him around. I can't believe that treasure chest had a magical trap on it. Oh, there is another door here. Okay. And this is blocked off here. Okay. No. So that's it. So we'll just move him back to here. We'll get ready to bust this door open. Not yet. Valkyrie. Hendrix. No. And then Colton will just come up here. Okay. Open this door. See what we got. Another door. So we have an open door here. We have a closed door here. We have a litter of goblins and an orc. So we have another orc stashed back here. We have another goblin here. The goblins empowered by the legend of their brethren. They are singing songs of that man right now. All right, let's roll some movement dice. Let's get him in there. Let's get him into the fight. 6. Just right up the middle. Engaging this orc. All right. 3 attack dice. 1 hit. Okay, so if you remember, because I don't, we have orcs that have 2 defense dice, but only 1 hit point. 1 defend, so that orc takes no damage. It is Valkyrie's turn. She is going to come in and back up Cone. As long as we... Oh, yeah. Okay, so she comes in here. Six, 7, 8, 9. No, let's not do that. Let's bring her up. Can we change things up once the movement has been made? I don't think so. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that would be enough. I know how it looks on the screen, but you know what I did. So we'll put her there. 2 attack dice. Oh my goodness, no hits. The fight with the goblin has him rattled. Okay, Hendrix's turn. And we'll bring Hendrix up. And I think I know what we're going to do. We're going to focus way too much on this orc. Barricaded door. The door to this room has been barred shut in a way that looks to be the handiwork of goblins. Do you break the door open? No, not yet. That's new. I've never seen that before. I'm very intrigued to see what that's all about and what is behind that barricaded door. Could just, you know, really blow up in my face. Okay. Rapier attack. 2 attacks. 1 hit. Oh, man. Whoops. You saw it. 1 hit. 2 defense. Oh, my goodness. All right. Okay. Colton, the wizard. 7. He's going to come in and he's going to stand with the group and he's just going to attack this goblin right here because he's actually been doing pretty good with his staff. Not this time. All right. Zargon's turn. Open season. Let's see what happens. The orc attacks. 2 hits on Cone. He has a defense of 3. Let's put the goblins in here too. Okay, so 1 hit, which brings him down, to 2 hit points. Okay. And then he buggers out of the room. I wasn't expecting that. The goblin misses. And then he legs it too. He missed. And then the last goblin. 1 hit on Nicolton. Nicolton has 1 defense, 2 defense. Okay. Oh, Nicolton takes a hit. He's down to 2 hit points. All right. And then these guys are just legging it. Apparently the tales of their courageous brethren mean nothing to them. All right, so Conan's just going to turn around and take a swing at this dude. So we got 3. One defense die. Oh, for frack's sake. Okay. So she's just going to move 2 and come over to here. Attack. 1 hit. Man, they were doing really well for a while there. Let's stop rolling that die. There we go. Okay. Whoop, no. Kill, remove. All right. So we will bring Nicolton back up to the corner here. And they're just going to hold. So now it's Zargon's turn. So let's see what he does now. Okay, so the goblin comes back in to engage Cone. One hit, but Cone has 3 defense. And he defended against that 1 hit. That's good. Next. This one should be here. My mistake. Okay. Who's he attacking? The dwarf or the barbarian? The barbarian. Defend. Okay. And that's it. All right, so Cone's just going to attack this orc. 1 hit. With 2 defense. Yeah. No defense. The orc is eliminated. Good. The one that was the real threat. Although, you know, after having tangled with that goblin in the last round, in the last room, I'm not sure it's fair to say these goblins are not a threat. Valkyrie is just going to swing on the one right in front of her. So that gives her 2 attack dice. Big whiff right there, but Hendrix is also in a position where he can attack on the diagonal. 1 hit, 1 defense, no defense. This goblin is eliminated now as well. So that only leaves that one down there. Why not? Let's roll some movement dice and see what happens. Plenty. Staff. Oh my goodness. Boom. He's back, baby. All right. Okay, so that brings us back around. We've literally been all over this place. I'm not even going to worry about searching for traps right now. We're just going to look for treasure. Search for treasure, draw a card, shuffle, and draw. Gem. Gem is excitement. Tucked into the toe of an old boot, you find a small green gem worth 35 gold coins. Record the money on your character sheet. Do not return this card to the deck. Nice. Very nice. So we have more money. All right. Valkyrie will search for secret doors. None to be found. Now, we have his bard spells right here that I believe we are going to use. Healing Song. So, Healing Song from the Bard. This spell may be cast on all heroes you can see, which is everybody, including yourself. Each affected hero restores up to 2 body points, not exceeding their totals. So, everybody gets 2 hit points back. So, Nicolton comes back up to 4, which is only 1 away from full. Hendrix comes back up to full, which is 5. Valkyrie comes back up to full, which is 7. And Cone comes up to 4, which is half of what he has. But it's better than where he was at. So let's check out this barricaded door. So we're going to move Cone in right there. Not yet. We'll move Hendrix in right here. We'll move Valkyrie down to here. And then Nicolton backing things up. Never let it be said his staff is no good. Okay, so back to Cone. Do you break the door open? Yes. Roll 1 combat die to destroy the barricade. This is new. I've never done this before. I'm very curious to see what happens. A skull. Trapped zombies shove the door open from inside and you are knocked prone. End your turn. What? Okay. Okay. All right, so we have a bookshelf, a bookshelf, a bookshelf. And 2 zombies. One zombie, 2 zombie. Okay. Turn end. Okay, so he loses his turn. So it's up to Valkyrie now. Okay, so let's get rid of these cards. And let's take a look at what a zombie gives us. Okay, so here's our zombie. 5 movement, 2 attack, 3 defense, 1 body, 0 mind. And our big gun is out this round. So let's make some movement dice for Valkyrie. 10. So we're going to bring her deep into the room to engage this one. No traps set off. Very nice. Okay. 2 attack dice. Whew. Big miss on that. End that turn. Yes. Okay. Hendrix. 5, 6. We'll bring him in here He will attack on the diagonal. One hit. Okay, one hit, 3 defense. No defense. Nice. Only 1 hit point, so this zombie is out of the match. Nice. Good job, guys. Good job. End that turn. Okay. Yes. Colton's up next. With his staff. 6, 7. I shouldn't have done that. I should have attacked on the diagonal. Let's move him back 1. Okay. Attacking with the staff. 1. What? Oh my. No. 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 Okay. I wouldn't have argued. I wouldn't have been upset, but that would have been a little ridiculous. Okay, end turn. Yes. Zargon's turn. Yes. Okay, so we have a zombie right here, and the zombie swings 1 hit against Valkyrie. She has 3 defense. Defended. Nice. Move down here. Okay. Let's get Cone in on this fight. Roll big for movement. 5. So, yeah, that should be enough to bring him straight in. Okay. 3 attack dice. 2 hits. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's good. 3 defense dice. No defense. Zombie eliminated. Okay. All right, so Valkyrie. There's little left, but let's search for traps. No traps. Hendrix. Search for treasure. Ah, on a bookshelf you find a pouch containing 100 gold coins. They're giving us a lot of money this time around. So we are definitely going to be doing some shopping once this round is over. And then Colton, search for secret doors. None found. So we're coming out of here, and we're just gonna post here. I don't think there's going to be anything left inside if they would have put anything new in here. I don't know if the game can do that, but I'm not going to take any chances. And whoops, went too far. And we're going to assume our standard door opening positions, because I would rather be safe than sorry with this right now. We're so close. Hendrix here. And then the Colton is going to be here. Went the long way around. Okay, back to Cone. Let's just bust this open. Yes. Okay, just as I thought. There's nothing new in here. I just would have rather been safe than sorry. You never know. Okay, so let's just skip to Hendrix and get him in the room and on the stairs. Do you want to use the brass key to unlock the heavy gates? Well, he's here. So, yes. Bard, you may continue your search deeper within the keep. Do you wish to exit this quest? Okay. Bard, you may continue your search deeper. Yes. The Bard has exited the quest. All right. Let's get Cone in here. Yes. Let's get Valkyrie. Yes. And last but certainly not least, with his Staff of Power, let's get Nicolton. Having successfully unlocked the stairway gate, you can continue your search for Sylvanas Scout and the whereabouts of Nelath's tomb. Exit the quest. And Nelath's tomb is next month for December. I enjoyed this. I really like this game. I really enjoy this game. As I've said before, this right here, the aftermath, seeing the board laid out. Now, granted, there's not nearly as many pieces in the rooms as we usually have, but I like seeing the aftermath like this. I think this is really cool. So let's take a stock of what we got. We found a potion of strength. We found another potion of healing. So Nicolton has 2 potions of healing now. A potion of healing for 4, and then a potion of healing for 1d6. Okay, so Cone has a potion of healing for 4 and a potion of strength. All right. Here is our gem. Here is our gold. Hendrix has an anti-poison quill. Plus he has a total of 350 gold. Valkyrie still has 70 gold. So we have, let's see. All right, let's exit out of this now that we're done with this one. Okay. And we will bring up, where's my calculator at? Okay, so we have 250 plus 100 plus 70 plus 25 gold plus 35 gold. So far we're at 480. And do these guys have any addition? No. Okay, so we have 480 gold right here. So let's take a look at our equipment that we have much to look at. All right. So we could give somebody a shield. Who has a shield? Valkyrie has a shield. And that's it. That's 150 gold. We have a crossbow, which I really want to give somebody a crossbow. Now, can he use... Your spirit and song inspires and invigorates your allies. You prefer to stay light on your feet, so when you are wearing non-metal armor and not carrying a shield, you roll 1 additional defense die. Starting weapon is a rapier. So I want to buy a crossbow and give it to Hendrix. So Hendrix will have his rapier and he'll have a crossbow. Now the crossbow is, this long-range weapon gives you the attack strength of 3 combat dice. You may fire at any monster that you can see. However, you cannot fire at a monster that is adjacent to you. You have an unlimited supply of arrows, may not be used by the wizard. So that means that he can basically shoot anything with the crossbow that isn't directly aligned with him. So what I think we're going to do is we will give the crossbow to Hendrix. So let's, first of all, let's subtract 350. So is that what this is? 350? Yeah, minus 350 gives us 130 gold. So we will give Hendrix here the crossbow. that gives him 3 attack dice. Now, it cannot be used against adjacent enemies, but it can be used against diagonal enemies because adjacent is here, 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 and here, not the diagonal ones. So he doesn't really need the rapier anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap weapons with Valkyrie, which I know isn't very dwarf. Well, before we do that, how much does an axe cost? Let me see something here. Broadsword, longsword, plate, short sword, rapier, chainmail, dagger, crossbow, hand axe. 2 attack dice can be thrown. That's 200 gold. Okay, and then a battle axe is 450 gold. So we're not going to be able to afford her a battle axe right now. So we're going to swap weapons with Valkyrie and Hendrix. And we're going to give her the rapier, which will give her more versatility in battle. And we will give Hendrix the short sword that he can use in melee combat as well. Okay, so we have 350 left, and bracers are 250, a shield is 150, already have a staff, shield, helmet is 125. We could get a helmet for somebody. May not be used by the wizard. Let's, he already has bracers. Let's really deck out Cone. Let's turn him into a tank. Let's give him a helmet as well, which will put his defense dice up to 4. Armor, bracers, helmet, defense dice of 4. So minus 125. We have 5 gold pieces left. So our bard will carry the money. And we have 5 gold coins left. And let's reset their hit points. So you see what I mean? This is one of the things that I love about this game, is being able to just basically stack your characters, being able to carry the characters from adventure to adventure. And I know there are other games out there that do this, but HeroQuest was the first one that I played that did this. And that's one reason why, like, HeroQuest is still a big favorite of mine. Okay. So thank you for joining me on another Friday night game night on Black Friday. I hope you had a very good Thanksgiving and holiday weekend. If you've come this far, please don't forget that we are doing our Toys for Tots fundraiser. There's a link to that in the description below. There will be a link to that at the stinger at the end of this video. And if the spirit so moves you, it's for a good cause. It's one that's very close to my heart. I would appreciate it, and I would be very, very thankful to everybody that was able to donate, if you're able to. And I hope you enjoyed this. I really hope you're having fun with this. I know I am. I can't wait for Chapter 3, which will be coming out next month. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing it before or after Christmas, or if we're going to do it for New Year's Eve, just like how we did a Friday night game night on Thursday for Thanksgiving. We may do a Friday night game night on, I think New Year's Eve is a Tuesday. We may do it on New Year's Eve this year. We'll have to wait and see. But we also have another advent calendar coming that, if I haven't announced it already, is kind of relevant to this. And we're going to be doing that, the advent calendar openings, all through the month of December. So come back and check that out. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Hello everyone, thank you for making it to the end. November is our annual fall fundraiser for Toys for Tots. Every year we host this drive where, through your donations, Uncle Britt and I are able to go toy shopping to purchase toys for needy families to get them through the holiday season. It's a worthy cause and an organization that's very close to my heart. If you're interested in donating, please click the link in the description below or this video right here. And while you're in the clicking mood, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel immensely, and that's free. So remember, play well everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, thank you for watching.